We are live. Okay.
You weren't expecting that?
No, not I did.
When you press the button, yeah.
I pressed the button. Good morning. And I'm starting my candle.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, friends. And I will have tomorrow collaboration with Nathan at 11 Mountain Time, but it will be on his channel. So please tune up. And I hope we will be able to send it on my channel as well.
Yeah, he has a link for two upcoming collaborations. He doesn't put down who it's with.
Okay.
But yours, if it's at 3:00, I don't know. Anyways, very much welcome and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Kathy McLaughlin, Alexis Arctic, Clara O'Neill, Deb Burnett, Suzanne, Izette, Lorraine, Talon. Hello, everyone, and Heidi is with her husband at home for a few days break because he had second operation and now he's waiting for chemo. So at the beginning of the next week, he's going to the big hospital where he will start chemo. They are isolated. Poor girl, she's isolated a few weeks. And we have an extended family. Hello, Brooke. Oh, I hope your mom is doing well. And prayers for Heidi's husband and for Janet and Tom Brooks.
And for Brooke's mom, she's doing fine?
But I don't know. I hope so. Yes, she said before that the operation went well.
Okay. Well, my phone's just reloading again because I couldn't get it to come up on.
It's always something.
Well, it's not quite as challenging as the escalator stopping at the bottom at the UN, and I'm having to walk. And I read something where it says that it was allegedly caused. He has his own videotaping crew at the top of the stairs, and they may have accidentally jammed something or pressed something to stop it, so it would be his person. And that the teleprompter is actually his crew. It's not the UN's crew. It's his crew.
Someone will be in trouble. Eventually they repair it. And then he was for 1 hour, 56 minutes.
Rambling instead of what he was allocated 15 minutes.
He is a walking embarrassment.
But it was kind of nice because...
Hello, Heidi Landenberg. Thank you so much.
It was kind of nice because when he was in the UK and they were all standing as the royal horse went by. Did you see that? And they had the horses going by.
And the one horse pulled his tail up.
And he laid a gift for them right in front of them.
That's good. Because that's the way the horses are doing. When they pull the tail, they are...
Yeah, but I mean, the timing of it was just... I don't know.
It was perfect.
Yeah, it was perfect.
They couldn't program better. And it's not that they programmed that thing. But officially someone was on him, in front of him. Animals usually when they smell a poo, they want to do again.
Oh, well, I hope not.
Because Vivi, when she can smell other poo, she wants to poo in the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
Or pee. Maybe that was a symbol that there was something causing that horse to do it. Just for entertainment only.
Now, during CK's memorial, when Don talked, and of course, Stephen Miller talked before that as well. They politicized it. A lot of people exited the building.
They left. Yes.
Has this changed the minds of a good number, not just a few that left the building. A good number of Kirk's followers, because it wasn't a memorial to Kirk. It was a
It was
politicized
without
event.
his politicization.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
It was a division. Some people couldn't put up with that. And I will pull one card from Nathan. It's like cutting.
So they've
felt,
turned against it. I mean, it wasn't a memorial. It was.
But can you imagine people were waiting from 5 o'clock to get there, and then they are upset.
It's all about hate and division.
Yeah, God gave him a brain. I'm sorry. Yeah, there was a propaganda for fights. They wanted to be united as a family. And he's looking from different point of view. He is looking differently on everything.
Who? Don Don?
Don Don. Yeah.
Well, he looks at everything as politicized and on his favor.
And,
It's all about him. Not that should have been a memorial for a family that had lost somebody. I noticed.
Even Newsom, Governor Newsom was saying that he was able to communicate with him. One of the first guests that he had, it was Kirk. No, Kirk. I'm mixing names.
Who are you talking about?
About the Charles Kirk.
Kirk.
Mm-hmm. So he was one of the people, and Newsom said a lot of applauses for him. Not that they were on the same page, because I didn't like when Charlie said he said that to Taylor Smith, you should listen to your husband. Come on, she will be nowhere if she will be obedient. She has to think for herself. And, it's telling a smart woman, you are in a corner. But I think his wife had her own opinions too. So she was not obedient.
But you know what? They seem to not, there's a group of people who don't want to elect a female president. Will she lose followers? Or will she gain female followers but lose male followers? Erica,
Kirk. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Wife of.
Yeah, will she be able to lead the movement? 1.
Wife of Charlie Kirk.
2, 3.
If she will be propaganding the goodness,
Mm-hmm.
it will be really hard for her.
The goodness?
Mm-hmm. Because it will be weakness and feminine side and so on. Again, probably. What is that?
Yeah, I didn't see him walking down the street. So.
Oh, yes. We know.
If you have dogs at your house, how are they reacting to Bibi? She's given a warning. Thank you again. This is for a lot of politics, of course, are discussed, but this is for entertainment only. And so these are psychic predictions. Nothing becomes real until it actually happens. But she has a pretty good rate of things happening that way. My cat is sleeping soundly. No dog barking appears to bother her. That was Brooke.
Brooke has a dog?
Well, Brooke P. 1111.
Oh, because Brooke has a cat.
Yeah, my cat is sleeping.
Oh.
Soundly. No dog barking appears to bother her.
And yesterday I sent video to Cheryl about cats chasing dogs.
Oh, they are terrified of dogs.
And Vivi heard us. We were outside on the deck, and she wanted to come to through the inside.
Mm-hmm.
She stood at the patio door and
That orange cat was outside?
no,
Oh.
she heard the dogs at the video and she's got scared.
Don't cross the line.
No, because she thought that the dogs might be coming. So I will pull one card from Nate. They will think that Erika's Kirk place is to be more like in convent. I'm sorry, but they are not going to be too. What she will put, she will receive. They will be very judgmental towards her. And up and down. Some people will be happy about her being the leader, but
Long term, what's this going to be? Will she be removed and somebody else? Vance had even wanted that position.
instead of being vice president?
Well, no, that as well. He could do that too. One. He's talented. Two. Three.
So he's not picking up the bottle of water when Trump is drinking?
I didn't see that. No.
Okay. Long term. She will make a coalition of other ladies.
Mm-hmm.
And she will be a good fighter for them. She will be a star in the swimming pool suit. And she will be good with books, but not extremely good.
But he's the one who brought everything together.
Her husband had charisma. You can't replace someone because someone else.
Well, that hug that she gave
To
Don.
Trump?
Oh,
My
man.
God.
Did she want a position in the White House?
I think she wanted what she got.
The title of organizing this group.
Oh, yeah.
But she doesn't want anything else from Trump.
She has two small kids.
Yeah, but I mean, she could have a career. She's a former beauty contestant, too.
And movie star.
Three.
She's very ambitious, and she might go after them from different power. They might not like it because she would like to promote the be good, be nice, love your neighbor. Some secrets will come out. She will be lonely, abandoned, but she will get out of her cave, so she will be opening her wings. She will have the reason to be in a public spot.
Kathy's asking, do you see Don in the Oval Office at election time in 2026? I know you love time.
Yeah. Well, I was correct about
Kimmel?
Kim,
It's not settled yet.
but I said he will get up from the fog and he will be fighting, and Trump will be furious and he will be fighting too.
Mm-hmm.
So he won on some point, but Don is not giving up.
Well, he posted this event or this thing on through social after. I can't believe ABC fake news gave Jimmy Kimmel his job back. The White House was told by ABC that his show was canceled. Something happened between then and now because his audience is gone and his talent was never there. Why would they want someone back who does so poorly, who's not funny, and who puts the network in jeopardy by playing 99% positive Democrat garbage? He is yet another arm of the DNC and is the best of my knowledge. That would be a major illegal campaign contribution. I think we're going to test ABC out on this. Let's see how we do. Last time I went after them, they gave me $16 million. This sounds even more lucrative. A true bunch of losers.
We're living in the hard time, but
it's all about him. He got the money and he wants to do it again.
Kim said that what you achieve, you make people watch me, even if they didn't watch me.
Yeah.
So Kim will be more popular.
So going back to this question, do you see Don in the Oval Office at election time in 2026? 1, 2, 3.
Yes, but he is digging something. He's doing something probably behind our scene with the voting machines, because I sent you the video about that. It was cheated.
Mm-hmm.
Some apparently we are not experts from the cyber knowledge with the cyber knowledge, but there is possibility that he thinks he can win everything. So I see him still like a horse getting ready for the fight, for running, and his family will be around him. He's waiting for that moment. He will be in the partner with someone, so someone else might be taking more prominent role, being on the scene. Like he thinks, well, why would I be working so hard? I have vice president to work harder.
When he does, because I'm not putting it if, when he does leave the White House, you did see the White House empty at some point.
At some point,
However,
yes. But he doesn't think that he will leave White House. He's building that ballroom,
mm-hmm.
and he thinks he will stay in 2028. That's
that he's going to get another third term.
He thinks that he's working on that. He is making games.
Yeah.
So he is doing this for well, no one is building that, suffering from renovation in the White House because there is noise.
Mm-hmm.
And he wouldn't be suffering if he knew that he's leaving. That's obvious, and it's his nature is to break all the rules.
What he does, he always finds the little
loops. He was suing 40,000 times people.
Mm-hmm. And all the bankruptcies.
40 or 4,000.
Is something being prepared to give him a pardon by Vance when he leaves? He won't get the pardon from state crimes, so that 34 felonies will still be on the books and be able to go. But will
he get pardoned?
Will he get pardoned by Vance?
Oh, well, he thinks that he is above the law. The Supreme Court gave him the immunity from anything, so they can't touch him. No,
so he won't get a pardon.
Go closer to the broomsticks stick. It's for entertainment only. And I'm now mother-in-law, so the jokes about mothers-in-law are now my favorite. Usually it's about the son-in-law. So mother-in-law is coming to her son-in-law and telling him, I was asked to pose as Cleopatra with a snake. And the son-in-law, who is going to be a Cleopatra?
I quite loved my mother-in-law. She was nice.
I can't say that there was a love, but we respected each other. We never had any disagreement, and eventually I was lucky to save her life. Mm-hmm. She was not a person who was showing affections. To her, it was like
standoffish a little bit. That's a protection that she doesn't get hurt.
And she survived Siberia, so she didn't knew how to be warm and funny and enjoying people.
Toss Salad's asking, where is the missing 6-year-old boy in BC? Did you read anything about that?
No, but it's in Alberta, not BC. Okay. Is it? Alberta?
Well, there is a child missing here, yeah. But this one is about 6-year-old boy in BC.
Oh, I didn't have that.
And what about the one in Alberta?
I think it's the same one. Some lake, yeah.
Is he going to be found? One, two, three.
This one is more positive, on and off. But I saw a sword in the lake, which is symbol of knife in the water. It goes down. They are working, but hard part-time mother and protection, fighting, looking for. I hope I'm wrong. I'm very hopeful that I'm wrong. And last night I was working on another because someone else sent me from the
picture that you asked for.
Picture, but it was a sideway picture. So I said I'm seeing a hole in the wall, about 2 meters above the floor, close to the door. So it's, to me, it was symbol that there was some fight. The wall was bright, light like white. And I don't know if it's in the parents' house or somewhere else, because I feel that he is somewhere in the old part of Edmonton. He was connected there. The last time I have felt him, that he is somewhere in old neighborhood in Edmonton. But it's stressful, I can tell you. It's very stressful to answer questions about missing people.
Sassy is asking, will the artists who put the statues in the National Mall stay hidden and safe from Trump and his retribution? Do you remember the statue that has both Epps and Trump and their close relationship?
And it says that it is the friendship, memory of friendship.
Yeah, it is.
So, and another friend of mine, thank you, Teresa, she sent me the link that she said he was suing so many people, 4,000 people he was suing, but he never sued anyone saying anything about his relationship with
Epps.
Mm-hmm.
I think that
it shows that he is quiet when he knows that he doesn't want to push anyone that direction, because then the person who will be sued will have rights to go after the files.
And Sassy, is it true that the statues can remain up for 5 days or something? Anyways, Sassy is wondering whether they are safe from Trump and his retribution.
I thought about this. What a brave person. 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
I think it will go under the radar. 1 second. Oh, yeah, they will be thinking about retribution, but not openly, not right now.
So they will go after them eventually?
Eventually, yes. But not right now, not to put more attention. Yeah, they think it's Democrats and the whole world is watching, so he can't sleep on it. It's bothering him. If he can't sleep. He never was able to sleep, but he has ability to shake at everything and go forward.
Arctic Fox, that is a personal question. And
so please come for the private reading.
Anyways, Teresa Colaiz, Colaizz, Colezzi, I at the end, 8991. How will the King's Day protests go? That's October 18th. America has no kings and the power belongs to the people. And people can register and find the map of where all the protests are, nokings.org.
Yeah, I was looking for some protests last week and I didn't see too many. Well, there was some, but not as...
Well, this is scheduled for October 18th.
And it is a long time scheduled for that.
Yeah.
And no king.
But the map and the registration is online. 1, 2, 3.
I see people preparing, making homemade posters. And those are the more successful posters. Cheryl made probably 30,
100.
100.
Mm-hmm.
She's unbelievable. All the time she's making a new posters. And she's protesting since beginning of January.
February. First week of February, we protest every weekend.
And cold, rain, she's there. And when it's very hot, you are there too.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going because my knee is still itchy. And how that protest will go, I see.
I mean, the locations on the map are just everywhere.
They're everywhere. And I see like a big ceremony of Christmas.
So it'll be very successful.
It will be very successful. Look at this. What a light, emotional. People will be pulled together. A lot of friends will be made. And the whole world is watching. And it will show how strong they are. The strength will be growing and more hatreds from one side.
Brooke has answered the question, says that her mom is doing well.
Thank you so much for letting us know, and we are wishing your mom all the best. And she was the nurse who was working with the doctor operating on Reagan. Her mom was. So she had a very successful life. And beautiful. She is as beautiful as...
You said Brooke was very, very beautiful. Mm-hmm. Tina Leno is asking, I heard that they were selling MAGA merchandise at the service. Is that true?
I heard that.
I heard that too.
Yeah.
So, he's an entrepreneur.
I wonder why he's not selling diapers.
Well, they had the gold ones before.
Uh-huh.
Maybe that trend's gone. They're now silver.
They changed the color, but
I don't know.
The gold will be more matching.
3. Maybe they're mega black.
No, mega gold. They were selling. So that's the question, yes. And they will go the different directions. They will someone will tell them, get lost. No, but some people will spend money because they love them. And I will pull one card from Nathan. Yeah, why not? Money is money.
Mm-hmm.
He can pick up money now like never before. He was only good for losing, and now he is good for making. And eventually, I don't see him being... When something will happen with his health, then everything will go down there.
Truth Social will, or his Truth Social will, where he's the biggest investor.
And the
creator.
Crypto coins, because the government will have right to check it out.
Dorian's asking, now this is interesting, I think. Dorian's asking, are the bullets FBI showed in Texas fake?
Fake?
Fake. I pulled a post. I looked at the picture and thought, those aren't bullets. 1.
And they were laying 4 of them.
3. That's for the 2, 3.
There was 4, I think.
In Texas?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Dreamcatcher. How to understand that one? Dreamcatcher is a symbol of dreaming, of making up dreams, playing because it's boring. To me, it's a symbol of boring music because I was forced to go to Philharmonia and listening 3 hours of this kind of music was a little bit too much for all of us. And it's Philharmonia in Wrocław. It's wonderful. The acoustic is great. So you couldn't fall asleep because it will shake you once in a while. But somehow none of us were keen of that music. We were the world is watching. And what was the question was about?
It was about the bullets in Texas.
Okay, the law. So the world is watching. They have to watch the Queen of Swords. They are waiting for that moment, and they are making probably. They have maybe even ready. I don't know, but it's a dream catcher for them. They are waiting for moments like that because they want. Who has that? Before there was no bullets with the writing on them, but now it's third time I'm hearing.
Yeah, you thought there was a second shooter.
Maybe this is a new
You also
trend.
said about who you thought was behind it, but you may not want to mention that. Sassy is asking, comment, Arizona just elected a Dem in the congressional special election.
Democrats in Arizona?
Yeah, there are 3 by-elections coming up to replace people. And one of them has just been elected as a Dem.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It was a Democratic seat.
Oh, it was already, so just holding to it.
Mimi's asking, what is the future of Stephen Miller? Will he go to jail? Oh, so the Marie Contrast says 3 people were shot in Texas at the ICE facility in Texas.
The shooter and the 2 others.
1. Thank you, Marie. 2. 3.
When we have a stapler, and sometimes they are not working well, they do
jams.
They are jammed. So I see a jam stapler. I'm talking about something like that. And when it's jam, you can't really do anything. So I don't think Miller will be paying the price. He has probably.
Well, this is part of his job. He's probably thinking.
No, he will have the legal protection from Don. I told him so. He has immunity for that and so on. But we will learn more secrets about him. Nice surprises. How he was creating stories. And they are good friends with Don. Yeah, not many was surviving from the first 4 years. But he is bigger than ever, and he was big before. Steve Miller got the ticket out, but not Steve Miller, Steve Bannon? No.
Yeah, Steve Bannon.
Yeah. He got the ticket out. He's still.
But he's against this freedom of speech thing, the same as Joe Reagan. They want freedom of speech because they can be held accountable too.
Everyone is against that because it's a stupid idea.
Chris Cross is asking, what did the UN dignitaries think of Don's speech?
You don't want to hear it. Oh, gosh.
1.
Remember, you ask.
2. 3.
Well, he is full of. But he has his followers. And they are surprised that he has followers. Because they don't think he deserved that. Whoever chose him, he can speak and communicate with his followers.
He did.
Well, he did with his own people, but the UN is worried about the finances, about everything, and he's isolated. He's on his own. People are not happy hearing him coming to and complaining about the prompter, about the escalator, and it was his fault. But he will never.
That person, I'm sure, will be fired, whoever it is.
Yeah.
Makes him look goofy. Heidi's asking.
And
Well-
maybe he will say, it was a button here. You should have pushed that button.
Will Christians, so this is from Heidi, will Christians who believe in the rapture lose faith after nothing happened? Because it was supposed to happen Tuesday.
Yesterday was Tuesday.
Yeah, that was the end of times. Yeah.
You were going through that with your family many times.
I had family members who believed in the end of times, and they passed many, many different times. 1, 2, 3.
Why I see a dentist's office. That's not a favorite place of anyone.
Mm-hmm.
And now they will make up new stories, new adventure, new prediction. They have to leap from one prediction to another and make people to believe that they are correct. They will make a new deadline, watching to not. But some people will be confused and some people will be upset because they were preparing and you are not going above yet.
Well, that was interesting. Epstein survivor, Virginia Gouffre's memoir, titled Nobody's Girl, is being published October the 21st. She had made it clear to the publishing house before her passing.
So she will be published, not yet.
It comes out October the 21st.
Okay.
There's another book as well that was, I think, published in 2022. She had made it clear to the publishing house before her passing that it was her heartfelt wish that her memoir would still be released in the event of her passing. Gouffre alleged that Epstein and Ghislaine trafficked her to Prince Andrew when she was 17. Andrew denies all allegations against him. In 2022, the prince reached out an out-of-court settlement with her in which he expressed regret and his association with Epps, but it contained no admission of liability or apology. How will her book be received, and will it make a difference, a positive difference?
It's a sinkhole that will be filled with water, so very fast. Can you count to 3?
1, 2, 3.
So sinkholes are super not common thing, and when you can lose your house sometimes in Florida or places where you have the sinkholes. And so this is something that is dangerous, but interesting, extremely interesting. People want to know more about this, and maybe she will be able to sink someone because it's symbol of sinking. And she will have a voice speaking up, like look at this. Yeah, she will have a trumpet. Good harvest for her.
Well, she's passed.
I know, but for her family, her 2 kids, and she will be making waves. King of Love.
How will this affect Ghislaine?
They will say always that she was mentally sick because she committed suicide.
But Ghislaine is part of this equation here.
Yeah.
Will that make a difference on what Ghislaine's future is?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
When a long time ago, 100 years ago, women, when they were changing, they had that little paravan a beautiful caravan, and they will go and change the clothes, especially the actresses will go behind the caravan and still will be communicating with sitters. So that will give Gillian some caravan,
So give her some protection.
some protection still. Symbol of love. They will show her love from the White House. But everything will be, the ducks will be on the road eventually. There will be backstabbing of her and security. She will still feel secure. But she has to wait until her time will come out. And I don't know if he will give her pardon. Because that will be...
Well, if
he can do everything, of course.
Well, if his information does come out and it's proven.
Yeah, it will be more proof if he will give her
Then
pardon.
why does he need to have that protection from her for?
Now he doesn't need anymore.
Now, why is at the UN, after Don met with Zelensky, he said that Ukraine can win back all lost territories from Russia, and he shifted his stance. He said, after getting to know and fully understand the Ukraine-Russia military and economic situation, and after seeing the economic trouble it is causing Russia, I think Ukraine, with the support of the European Union, is in a position to fight and win all of Ukraine back in its original form. He said Russia has been fighting aimlessly in a war that should have taken a real military power less than a week to win, calling Moscow a paper tiger. So Trump wished both countries well. We'll continue to supply weapons to NATO for NATO to do with whatever they want to do with them. Good luck to all. Why did he give this statement? Is he trying for his...
He wants to put salt under
the wound? On the wound?
On the wound of Putin.
Mm-hmm.
He wants him to be more aggressive.
Okay, 1.
He is.
2. 3.
He's giving him permission to be more aggressive because every time that he is in communication with Putin, Putin is more aggressive, but he wants to, oh, I just said so that I don't like him. But yeah, pretending, well, maybe even backstabbing him, hurting him. So that's, but it's not realistic. My uncle, the vision that I had was related to my uncle, who was green officer in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
And we were going on vacations 2 times to his house, and his wife was still alive. And when she died, he died 7 days after her. So, and he was a wonderful guy, but we wanted to catch a rabbit. And he said, if you put the salt under the rabbit's tail, you will catch him. And I was debating how I can do that, because I can't catch rabbit to put the salt under his tail. So it is stupid advice that Trump is giving to Putin. It's just, for the fun of giving him advice. It's not that he is really making any sense what he is telling him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he wants them to negotiate. He is for it. But he thinks, I can't do anything.
Well, he hasn't been able to do anything at this point.
He has ability to do anything. This is the very deceiving card, because his hands are free, the blindness is easy to take off, and he has 8 of swords if he wants to do it. But he don't want to. And
now, Thea, or THEA, is asking, at Alligator, Alcatraz, there's almost 1,000 immigrants missing. What happened, and will they find them?
You remember I was afraid that people would be dying, and they will not inform us.
Mm-hmm.
I never heard about that, but I'm not surprised, because I said that there will be some,
One,
and that's the reason they pack so fast.
2. Well, they had a
Not everything yet.
3.
Are they packed already, or there is still one?
Alcatraz, that one was closed because the state jumped in there or something, a judge.
But they couldn't close before. They must lose people. People must die because of the illnesses and the inhumane condition, the heat, the mosquitoes, and everything. Yeah.
1.
I pulled the 3 cards already.
Okay.
Yeah. It is that the 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords, yes. The people don't trust them. And they know that it was the bad decision, but they will be keeping quiet as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And because they were immigrants, they think that something this will be, they are worried about that. And maybe this, maybe it's the, because they still want to be the leaders. I was afraid of that. Well, there will be casualties and terrible casualties.
Will Don be impeached for asking, he weaponized the Department of Defense, or Justice, Attorney General to prosecute those who he believes wronged them? Will he ever come up with, ever be prosecuted for overstepping that boundary?
Trump?
For asking.
No, don't even ask, because that's the Supreme Court. Supreme Court gave him every power, so there is not even a way to.
Is there any regret by the Supreme Court on any of this? One, 2, 3.
They are afraid that if they will be regretting, then they can hang themselves.
Well, they're non-issue now. They just rubber stamp everything almost.
Yeah. So that's no, they are not able to. There is a rope for them to hang themselves, but they don't want to use it. It will be too hard for them. Yeah, they are holding the snake, and they know that if they will let it go, the snake will attack them. So they can't do anything, and they don't think in advance. But it was profitable for them, and that's what they wanted. But we will learn more secrets. Oh, we can't do anything about this. You can do it. And they will feel isolated. They will be in some kind of danger.
Well, didn't Putin go about taking out his courts?
I don't know. But I know that Don is following his rules.
Mm-hmm. Now, Mimi is bringing up again, immunity does not cover the 34 convictions that are still on the books.
Yeah.
That's a state conviction. Is Don already going about having those reversed or taken out? Because he doesn't want to, he has to be liable for that at the end when he leaves office. So is he doing something behind the scenes? 1, 2, 3.
It's like he wants to take a first communion to take your sins. So he is thinking that somehow he can clean himself. Yeah. He wants to be reborn. Yeah, oh boy. Juggling up and down, celebrating his victory, but cheating. My cheating card. Going to the top for the money, but cheating. I think we will be finishing, because I forgot to tell you that I have to go to accountant. Today, she called me yesterday.
Good. Anyways, we'll go into prayers. I do take screenshots of the rest of the questions, and please continue to post, go back into the post section of Violetta's site, her channel, and post questions that you would like to ask for Nate tomorrow.
Yeah.
And as well, thank you very much
Thank you. Wonderful questions today. There were so many interesting questions.
For liking, subscribing, for forwarding, sharing it with other people, and for pressing the hype button when it comes up. All these add, and the same as, donations add to the algorithm.
As well.
All those things are important, because there's no way, when I look at sites, there's no way that after all these years and how good you are, because you really are good, that she should be sort of in the same area all the time. It should be well over 50,000 going to 100,000.
And they are not letting me to do it.
Well, yeah,
because
even on the
10
charts.
days when I was not, they took over 50 subscribers. Even it shows that I gained it.
Mm-hmm. So please do continue
and
to
half of my paycheck
to support her, and she loves what she does. And
I do. And I was talking with Heidi how important it is for me to have that channel
and the stream of income that comes from it, and that's because of whether it's shown or not. And as long as it gets promoted and shown, then
people are even coming for readings.
Okay. So anyways, prayers for Rita Mascoro, Mascorro. On Monday at the end in comment, she had asked, she had foot surgery yesterday, and we're hoping that it was successful for her. She had her first bunion surgery 30 years ago, and Rita says that she loves this community.
We love everyone, and we are feeling that it's giving us wings, everyone who is with us.
Patty Thompson is having hip surgery in October.
All the best to you, Patty.
And I just find it, this is a wonderful time to contribute to things, have that positive energy, and instead of going against what you don't want, visualize what you do want as our future. And that's what that King's Day is about too, visualizing a future where the people have the power. Mm-hmm. And that's what we're finding in Alberta. The people are activated.
We have to
we have to hope. Anyways, thank you for joining us today, and Violetta will see you tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
On Nate's channel, The Third Wish.
Yes, it will be exciting for me. He's such a nice person as a human being.
Yeah.
At least we know that we are with nice people on this side of the alley. So take care of each other, stay positive. And I love you guys. We love you.
Yes. We love the support that you give, and you are family.
It is extended family, but the one that we choose. Thank you.
And there was a comment about, one person was having a bad day. It really is a matter of perspective. It truly is, because I can look at anything and I can find good in it, and then focus on that.
Extremely positive. I'm not completely negative. I'm positive most of the time. But it is sometimes so hard.
We can look for the silver lining in things.
Yeah, because we are choosing how we react to things.
So don't be reactive.
Well, react, but control your reaction, because if you are positive, then it's better outcome.
Remember how Abraham Hicks says that 7 seconds of a thought becomes reality. So 7 seconds of thinking bad thoughts, more thoughts are added to it, and pretty soon your day is all full of those bad thoughts.
About depression.
Yeah, and you can still have those, but at some point check yourself and say, really, is this going to be really important? Like I look at things that have happened in my life that have been not so good. And then I look at it, I'm going to live to 100 or more. Therefore, I know you don't want to.
I don't want to.
I do. And
I'm so afraid of that.
But I look at it, and it may be 5 years of my life that I've gone through something terrible. And I think, in the long run, that was only 5% of my life.
And everything what is bad, it's turning for the better.
Oh, yeah.
Things are stronger.
Things are not being done to us. They're being done for us.
Make us stronger. And
you're very strong. I know that.
Thank you. But, even losing my son, it's depressing. And I have moments like Saturday, I met one girl that I make a date for her with Leszek a long time ago. And I started crying.
Yes, you could.
And because I thought, yes, it's sad. It's for a moment I have to get that emotion out and then walk straight forward. You can't really all the time think how poor you are because you will be poor. And I'm not. I know. I was 16 and I had depression for one night, and to the point that I wanted to commit a suicide. But then after that, I thought, wow, I didn't kiss a boy yet. I didn't even slept with a boy. I want to have children. So those things pull me back to my normal things. And my mom took me to a hospital and they pumped my stomach. And then I was afraid that the school will know what I was doing. So that I did that. And I was begging the doctors not to tell. And I thought, it's not what you want. You don't feel like losing your life and feeling sorry. So don't kick your ass and move forward and don't cry. Because it's just a moment. And in the perspective from that moment, I changed completely point of view. I thought, well, there is always that avenue, but I don't want to use it.
But there's also with Leszek, you hadn't seen him for years. You had no contact with him for years. And you always,
5 years.
And even still, we always wish to be with that person even for 10 minutes more a day.
But I was
We want to see
writing
them.
to him and he was not, I'm not ready. So I was telling him that I love him. So I know that I was doing the part of me telling him how much we love him, but he didn't want to.
But after his remains returned here, you said, now I know he's safe and he's with us.
It is,
Yeah.
Last night I just touched his urn and I rub it and he is with me.
Yeah.
So no, there is. You have to think that there is some silver lining for you. Take care of yourself. Be happy.
And thank you again. And she will see you tomorrow.
Yes, with Nathan. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye. They were saying